Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I'm coming to you with a little channel update. I am super sorry that I have not been as active with the range reports this past week and probably the next week, just because I have been so busy. My professional life is so busy right now between teaching and performing and rehearsing. I mean, I'm doing like 12 to 14 hour days. I mean, on Monday, I'll be up and out the door by 7 o'clock, be up at 6:15 or out the door by 6:45, and I won't get home until 10 o'clock at night. So it's just a crazy, crazy long day. So I don't know if I'll have time to make any content. So you just have to bear with me. But I am hopefully going to the range tomorrow to do some range report, probably on the Knights Armament SR-25, and hopefully I'll have a couple of other things to shoot. Maybe from my personal collection, but I also contacted my good friend Jack. You guys know he's lent a ton of awesome firearms to the channel as well. And I believe he said he has a couple of things for me to shoot. So maybe I can go and pick those up as well. But I kind of took the day and laid low today just because I have been overworked and just been so tired this past week. So I just kind of took the day, did some stuff, put up one of my antennas for my amateur radio hobby, got all that kind of set up. I still got some more cables I have to order and run wires for grounding and all that kind of fun stuff. But otherwise, that's kind of what I did, kind of focused on me today. But anyway, I did get something cool. And if you guys remember a few videos ago, I talked about buying a lower receiver from LWRC, their M6 IC, or the improved carbine lower. And I was like, what in the world am I going to put on this when it comes to the upper receiver? And, you know, LWRC makes amazing AR-15s and very expensive AR-15s. So I started looking at what options I had. I wanted to keep it an all LWRC gun. And they have different models. They have their direct impingement guns. They got some piston guns that are kind of, I don't want to say lower end, but not as expensive. And then, of course, they have the IC A5 uppers, which is their kind of top-of-the-line piston-driven uppers with their special handguards, and usually they're pretty expensive. Fluted barrel, spiral fluted barrel, all that kind of fun stuff. So I started pricing out some uppers, and man, they're expensive. Dang, a lot of people want a lot of money for them. I was looking on Gunbroker. Way too much. The upper receiver itself for like an A5 was way more than mini rifles alone. But I kept searching and kept searching. I was going to be patient. I already had the lower, which is the regulated part by the ATF. It's the serial number part. So I can wait on the upper receiver and just have it mailed to the house whenever I find a good deal. Well, I found a good deal on something. So I had the upper shipped to me and bought it from a place elsewhere in the country, so outside the state, so I didn't have to pay sales tax. And I got it for literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars less than what I've seen any place else. To be honest with you, I kind of thought it was a scam. I was like, there's no way they're selling that thing brand new. And it was a takeoff of a rifle that they had. So I guess they're at FFL and they buy them, and sometimes they'll separate the uppers and lowers and sell them. But let me show you what I got. I got, yes, an IC A5 upper for this thing. Yeah, look at that. Bolt carrier group and everything included. Has that nickel boron coated bolt carrier. So this is a piston AR. And what is really cool about this, besides that really neat looking spiral cut, take a look at that on that barrel. Now that is a heavyweight barrel, but it's spiral cut. So that's supposed to help with heat dissipation and lighten it up and give you the structural integrity of a heavy barrel. That is really cool. And it goes the entire length of the barrel into the receiver. But I have reviewed LWRC rifles in the past, but not the A5, not the kind of the top of the line one. And I want to show you something really cool about this handguard that I had no idea. Besides having the adjustments up here for going suppressed or unsuppressed, which I do like, if you unscrew these little things here at the front, let me take these out here. Check this out. You can take off the whole upper part of the handguard to get to that piston. Yeah, isn't that neat? That is really, really cool. I didn't think it would be as stable as it is, but it is. So you can get to that whole piston system and clean it out. That is really, really awesome. And it goes back on just like that, and you screw those down. Yeah, that is a really interesting and neat design. Now, there are a couple of things I am going to add to this, and I've already bought it from LWRC, so whenever they ship it to me, we'll put it on. I bought some of the rail covers for this side, so just their standard rail covers, not the actual rails themselves. Then on this side, I'll have the rail covers. I know I already have the QD sling mount rail covers here. I'll have a piece of Picatinny rail up here for a light or laser or something. And I bought the complete M13 or M1913 or Picatinny rail for the bottom, so the 8-slot one, with the LWRC vertical foregrip. So I'm going to put that all on this. So hopefully I'll get that sometime in the future. And even though their rifles are really expensive, you know, their accessories really aren't. They're pretty affordable. Their stocks, their pistol grips, they're all really affordable. I'm really kind of surprised. So normally the companies like Knight's Armament, if you buy the rifle, they're expensive. Any accessory is expensive. But LWRC prices their accessories pretty good. I'm impressed with it. So I bought all that, so hopefully I'll get this thing all decked out. Something that was not in stock that hopefully I will get is this comes with an A2 flash hider, which works great. I love A2 flash hiders. But they do offer a LWRC enhanced flash hider. It's like a 3 or 4 prong flash hider. It's not a QD mount for a suppressor or anything, but it sure looks good. And so I think I'm going to buy that whenever it's in stock and change that out. But anyway, I just kind of want to show off a little project. Really not a project because I just put the upper on the lower. But I bought an ICA5 upper receiver, and obviously I'm not going to make this an SBR. I did want the 16-inch barrel on this one because I've noticed on these piston-driven ARs, they're a lot louder. And I like the longer barrel because that's going to dissipate the sound a little bit. I didn't want to deal with any of the NFA, paperwork or any of that. So the difference between this and a, 14.5 or a 10-inch barrel, I already have enough SBRs when it comes to ARs, so I'm not too worried. I think the 16-inch on this particular rifle looks very balanced the way it is with that handguard. Having that little bit of extra barrel length will hopefully make the concussion of the rifle a little bit less. If I get the right flash hider on it, it's really balanced and it's really light. I'm very, very impressed with this thing. So, I think I got a very good quality rifle here for a lot less than what you can buy it new for. Well, actually, this is all new. I just bought it in parts. But I don't know. I went this route. You guys know I still want a LMT New Zealand contract rifle, and I want a Knight's Armament SR-15. And both those rifles are crazy expensive, but I got this one, which I think is just as good, for a lot less. I just had to be patient and kind of source the parts. So once again, I got this lower for like $550 or something like that. So I was really cheap. And man, does it look good. LWRC makes some nice stuff. So I have the SMG 45, and now I have the M6IC A5. Yeah, it's a lot of numbers and letters, but it's a quality AR. So very excited about this. Just kind of wanted to show it off and tell you guys that I will try to get some content out. And so be looking forward to that. I'm just sorry that I have been so busy and we've been doing like product reviews. I got another product review to do on a green laser. I know that not a lot of people watch the product reviews. I kind of like them. In fact, actually, I will tell you the toolkit did pretty good. I think that gunsmithing toolkit was really nice. And for like $44 or something, that you get the discount code on, you get a lot of stuff in there. It's a lot of specialty parts that I spent way more buying them all individually. So that was a great a little product that I reviewed. So anyway, what do you guys think? Please forgive me. Bear with me. The Texas Gun Vault is still kicking and completely alive. It's just going to be a little bit slow the next few weeks because life just is so busy, but I have a cool rifle. So anyway, that's an update and what's going on around here. So let me know what you think, and I look forward to talking to you in the comment sections, as always. So as always, thanks for watching.